Hey, what's up guys? It's Thomas DeLauer and I'm here with my wonderful wife, Amber.
Hi.
And today we are bringing to you our top 5 bars that we bring with us when we're traveling.
People are always asking us what we eat when we're on the go. So we decided we'd show you guys our favorites.
Why the heck not? So these aren't just traditional protein bars, things like that. We're talking about foods that encompass all of that nutrient profile that you need. So we've got a wide variety here that kind of come from a lot of different angles. So we're going to start with one that we both personally like, one that we discovered a couple of years ago. Amber, I'm going to let you do the talking on this one to start.
The first one we're going to start with are rice bars. So I brought 2 different kinds of bars today. The first one is a lemon cashew bar. I love this one because it tastes so good. It tastes like a lemon muffin, right?
Yeah,
have you had this one?
I have. And there's a surfer on it.
Also why I like it.
Which has nothing to do with lemons.
Nothing at all. I also like this one because it's made with pea protein and this one's flavored with coconut nectar, or sweetened with coconut nectar. So, and you can talk about why that's awesome.
So interesting thing. Okay, so rice bars. Obviously she mentioned that sweetened with coconut nectar, which is super low glycemic compared to cane sugar, things like that. But the main reason that I'm a fan and why I approve of this one is simply because of the pea protein like she mentioned. So that's a really anti-inflammatory form of protein. So it's an alternative to whey protein. So if you're normally sensitive to dairy or you're trying to limit the dairy just because of an inflammatory reason, then pea protein is an awesome alternative. And that particular flavor of the bar is awesome just for that.
Yep, plus it tastes good.
Plus it tastes good.
So the next one I have is the Carb chip rice bar. Now this one is a little different. This one actually is flavored. This one actually is made with whey protein, but it's made with whey protein isolate.
And if you've seen my videos, you've seen that I talk about whey protein isolate and the difference between isolate and concentrate. Isolate, just like the name implies, means what?
It means that it's taken out and it's isolated, right?
Put in its little isolation chamber of love.
I knew something.
So that whey protein isolate is a lot more of a pure form of protein. So whenever you're looking at a protein bar, or any bar in that case, if it's going to have whey in it, look for one that has whey protein isolate. It's that much better because your body's going to assimilate it and use it more.
Well, and the same thing could be said for protein powders, right?
Totally, totally. Done videos on all kinds of topics surrounding that, so definitely want to pay attention to that.
Exactly. And the other thing I like about this one is that this one's sweetened with honey instead of, again, refined sugar or artificial sweeteners.
And honey, we have a lot of antimicrobial benefits. We have all kinds of things that are good for your digestive system, so pretty obvious reasons there. Okay, what's next?
Next, we have a kind bar. Now, this isn't your typical kind bar that's sweetened with chocolate, which are the ones that I love. But this one's actually a little bit spicier.
It's a kind, strong bar.
It's a kind, strong bar.
Makes you strong, and that's why we like it.
Right.
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 But no, they are a little bit different. They definitely have a little bit of a spicy taste to them.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to make you sweat. They make her sweat really, really badly. They still have a little bit of a sweetness to them too. So at the end of the video, Amber's going to eat one and she's going to be drenched. It's just the way it works.
I glisten. I sparkle.
But the reason that I like these more than the traditional ones is simply just because the glycemic load in general. So there is some honey in them, but it's not loaded with the cane sugar that's normally in like the chocolate that's in the kind bars and stuff like that. So it's a little bit more nutritious in that respect.
And next, I'm going to break out my Lara Bar. So those of you that know me know that I love Lara Bars. They normally have under 10 ingredients. They're super yummy, and they're sweetened with dates.
Dates. There's nothing too complicated about dates, right? Okay, the best thing about dates is just you go on them and you hope for the best. That's always the way that it goes with dates. Totally. But as far as foods are concerned, dates are super high in magnesium, ridiculously high in magnesium. In fact, one of the fruits that has the most magnesium out of all of them. And then, in fact, the other thing that's really cool about Lara Bars is the fiber content. So if that's something that you're keeping an eye on, 27% of your daily value of fiber, literally in 100 grams of dates. So
that's awesome.
Trying to sweeten up a bar with dates instead of sugar, that's a pretty good route to go.
I'm down for that.
Get you moving.
All right, the next one we have, this one's actually a newbie. Bearded Brothers from Austin, Texas. I don't know if you want to talk about that one. This is really good. It's got Makkah in it.
That's the reason that we found this one just a few weeks ago. So people are always like, okay, what kind of bars do you like? All this stuff and that. We're always kind of scouring the supermarket. We're scouring the stores for the right ones, for things that catch our eye. So let's face it, this day and age with the internet and stuff like that, there's so many personal brands out there. They're seeing so many new products coming out constantly. So we're always keeping an eye out. So this one was really interesting. It had a lot of maca in it, which caught my eye. Now maca, why do we like maca?
Because it makes me love you more.
Maca is what's called an adaptogen, okay? It helps balance out hormones, specifically For men, it helps balance out some of the sex hormones, so testosterone, estrogen, stuff like that. So it gets sort of that system going again. So if you're north of 40 and you're a male, you're trying to balance yourself out, you might want to try eating one of those Bearded Brothers bars per day just to try to get some maca in your body so that you're not having to take like a teaspoon of maca and putting it into your coffee. You're getting it in a nice tasty bar.
But I like it. Like I like putting it in smoothies too though.
Yeah, totally.
It's
you're
kind of butterscotchy. It tastes really good.
Put it in your Captain Crunch.
I would totally do that if I still ate Captain Crunch if I was 12.
Still.
Well, when I was a kid, I ate it.
Captain Crunch is
also
awesome.
as an adult. Okay, so the last one we have is an Epic bar. Now, for those of you that don't know Epic bars, this is different than all of the other bars that we have here because it's made from meat.
Meat stick.
It's like a jerky stick.
It's a meat stick.
Jerky.
It's a meat rectangle.
This is the habanero cherry flavor. This one's beef. They have them in all different kinds of meat too. So they have turkey, they have bison, they have boar, and they taste really good.
Choose your meat. So this is grass-fed beef, and that's the thing I like. See what I have to deal with.
You?
I'm just here trying to explain food and beef and meat sticks and rectangles, and I'm getting verbally abused and assaulted. This is grass-fed beef. Now, you know from my videos that I'm... Timmy!
But.
What are you doing, Timmy? Anyway, so grass-fed beef, the whole thing with grass-fed beef is obviously the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. So when you have some form of what's happening behind me.
Did somebody say grass-fed beef?
This is Timmy. So Timmy likes all of these. Timmy doesn't have a favorite.
Timmy can eat all of them, but he can't because not all of them are good for Timmy.
So essentially, omega-3, omega-6 profile. So grass-fed beef is consuming, usually, of course, you have to read into it and make sure it's grass-fed, grass-finished and not just grass-fed, but essentially meaning that it's got a more balanced omega-3 to omega-6 profile because it's not eating grains that are super high in omega-6, which is spiking up those interleukin-6 cytokines and causing a pretty dramatic increase in inflammation. What's that?
I'm giving it to Timmy.
So anyway, guys, there you have it. We've got our 5 favorites. We've got the Rise bars, we've got the Bearded Brothers, we've got the Lara bars, we've got the Kind Strong bars, and we've got the Epic bar, which is perfect for furry dogs and perfect for those of you that are trying to get a nice balance of omega-3, omega-6. Don't feel like eating some adulterated powders that are in a bar, but want to eat some good old-fashioned rectangular meat. And if you have any ideas on videos that you want to see pertaining to different foods that we eat, foods that we travel with, maybe our favorite recipes, our favorite toilet paper, our favorite
dog toys,
things like that, make sure you comment below and let us know, and we'll review them and decide what video to do next.
that sounds good.
All right, see you guys in the next video.
Later.